आप लोग को सीसीटीवी फुटेज चाहिए और वही आधार बनेगा। और इस भ्रम में बीपीएससी न रहे कि वो 4 तारीख को परीक्षा ले लेगा तो कैंसिल नहीं हो सकता है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक जाएंगे, राष्ट्रपति महोदय तक जाएंगे। हम यहाँ बोल रहे हैं, हम लोग राष्ट्रपति महोदय तक को भी बताएंगे कि देखिए हमारे यहाँ बिहार में बीपीएससी क्या कर रहा है। यहाँ पर समझा गया कि नहीं? पहले देश का जीडीपी गिरा, उसके बाद बिहार में पुल गिरा, अब बीपीएससी गिर गया।
कोई छात्र आता है उसको अपने लाठी से मार दिया, ये तो कोई तरीका नहीं हुआ। अगर परीक्षा को लेकर कोई गलती हुई नहीं है तो फिर 12,000 बच्चों के लिए री एग्जामिनेशन क्यों हो रहा है?
A group of people and government job aspirants held a protest demanding cancellation of the December 13 combined preliminary exam conducted by the Bihar Public Service Commission. What's the protest all about? We explain. Hello and welcome to the Indian Express. I'm Charulata Biswas and I'm being joined by Santosh Singh, who is covering the BPSC protest in Patna. And my first question to you, Santosh, is what is happening right now in Patna? The protest has continued to, I think it's been more than a week that we have seen the protest unfold, and many people like Khan Sir and Prashant Kishore. We also saw Pappu Yadav, independent MP, joining the protest. What is happening right now? Can you tell our viewers?
Yes, after BPSC conducted its 70th BPSC exam, that is prelims, on 13th of this month, and there was ruckus at a center, Patna center, and I think an invigilator died of massive heart attack because of the tension at the center. And then they were demanding the cancellation of exam. The government, BPSC, just considered that demand and rescheduled the examination. The dates are not announced, but now they have been demanding cancellation for the entire exam for all 912 centers, including that Patna centers, where exam has been already been rescheduled. The BPSC has been categorically saying it is not possible. They have been saying, okay, jammers were not working at some places, there could be leaks, CCTV were not working at some places. Suddenly, all types of complaints they have been lodging, and after they lodged protest, that the place called Gardani Bagh, that is the protest site, and the area is barricaded. If you cross that area, then section 144 of CRPC is in place, you could be arrested. So there was a day before yesterday, there was lathi charge, some students are injured. Nobody needed to be hospitalized, but protest has been on. The Pappu Yadav, as you said, Rajesh Ranjan alias Pappu Yadav, independent MP from Purnia, he sat on dharna along with the students. Then Prashant Kishore's party, his state president, also joined there, and RJD has also backed it, even though their leaders haven't gone there, but they have been also backing the students. So it has been raging on. The BPSC has been saying it is not possible to reschedule its examination, but the students have been insistent that it's about I think 4.25 lakh students took prelims exams. So they have been demanding re-examination. I think which BPSC finds it difficult to accommodate. That's how it's, yeah.
So can you tell me also about the normalization? Because I think BPSC clarified in the first week of December that there would be no normalization in this examination, which was supposed to be held on 13th. Can you tell our viewers what is normalization and why are there protests against this?
See, in civil services, whether in state civil services or Union Public Service Commission, there is no normalization. There is one shift exam, one set of paper, uniform paper. So there had been hint that they could introduce normalization, though they said it is not going to be introduced from this exam, but before that, this examination, they could they could sense it could happen. This is where the educators like Khan sir, Guru Rahman, they joined the protest and they got a written assurance from BPSC that they would normalize. What is normalization? Say, suppose there are two shifts of examinations, two sets of different questions paper. One question paper could be difficult and second paper could be less difficult. Then how do evaluate the performance of the students? So what they do, say on a score of 100 in one exam, you score 80. They take some samples, 1000 sample, 80% students do well. That is the cutoff. In second exam, that is 70. They club the examination, 80 plus 70, and then they average it. So in one exam, some marks can be slashed. In another exam, some marks could be added. This is where they could sense corruption could take place.
Absolutely.
Their logic, students' logic is very simple. If the paper is difficult, it's difficult for everyone. Second logic, in Union Public Service Commission, no state public services had introduced the why Bihar. Uttar Pradesh had tried it but could not succeed. Then BPSC clarified that they are not going to, conduct, they're not going to introduce normalization. So that died on, and there was single shift examination. Now the protest is over different thing. Protest is about rescheduling the entire examination because of sundry complaints. As I said in the beginning, complaints about CCTV not working. Their logic, at the center in Patna, where you reschedule the examination, it is owned by the government. If at a center owned by the government, you do not have a system in place, and then where at private places we are conducting 911 centers, we have been conducting all across Bihar, where CCTVs are not working, where jammer is not working, sundry complaints. Question paper delayed 5-7 minutes late. So many things at a time. So they are saying, okay, when their complaints are streaming in from all across Bihar, why not reschedule it? But BPSC is citing these are selective things and it costs a lot, to conduct examination. And can you imagine 911 centers rescheduling examination? So BPSC is a firm that they are not going to accept the demand. Of course, it involves students, their parents, their guardians. So the political parties, they see, okay, they can do politics over it. They can get sympathy of the students. This is where Prashant Kishore comes to play. This is where Papu Yadav comes to play. So they are backing. So I think it will continue for a while. Let us see.
Right. But these allegations are quite serious, like candidates saying that there were delays in distribution of papers, CCTVs not working. These are some of the things that should be the norm in any examination center. It should be there for any candidate who is going to appear for such a prestigious examination. Has the government responded to the protest till now? Has there been any news of the government meeting up with the students' representatives? What are you hearing on that?
Not so far. Government has left it to BPSC. BPSC is an autonomous organization.
Okay.
So BPSC, of course, has met students on record, off record, but they have not come to a conclusion. They are not very, satisfied with all the regions they have been citing. They are saying these are the stray examples. If even it happened at 5-6 places, you specify the place and with the evidence. Just as at that center there was evidence that there was delay, and an invigilator died, and because of that, there was ruckus and question paper delayed. There was valid reason for that center. For other centers, they are not finding good enough reason to cancel the exam. That's why they are saying we are not going to reschedule.
Okay. And my last question to you, how is this protest going to impact the Bihar elections that we are looking at next year? Do you think it's going to backfire on the government?
I mean, Bihar election is too far away. It's towards the end of this year. Oh, see, of course, in Indian democracy, students are a big force. Or so many, Bihar has a history of a student movement. How can a student movement can bring up political party to power? And one cannot forget JP movement. Even the present chief minister Nitish Kumar is product JP movement. So is Lalu Prasad Yadav. That is the power of students. But it's about a section of country. You cannot say entire all the students of Bihar have been backing the movement. It's about BPSC, of course. Other students could have sympathy with them, but what I think what government should look at the issues they have raised, and they should ensure that it doesn't happen, during the written text or in the future such examinations. They should not that trash their complaints. It is nothing.
Right.
They should take that into consideration, put their system in place, and try to rectify it. And BPSC has, I think, done a lot of administrative reform in last 7-8 years. They can do this as well.
Absolutely, and a lot of lives are here at stake. They are giving hours and weeks and months preparing for BPSC. So the government should definitely take a look at it and make amends as required. Thank you so much, Santosh, for joining me in this conversation. And thank you so much, viewers, for joining us and watching us. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, The Indian Express. Thank you so much for watching.